Hey everybody, this is Kevin Durant from Ennea Wealth Solutions back with a summer video series. And today we're going to discuss the difference between pre-tax and Roth deferral options, specifically as it pertains to employer-sponsored retirement plans such as 401ks. Before we get started, please note that nothing we discuss here is a direct recommendation, and if you'd like to set aside some one-on-one time to discuss which deferral option makes the most sense for you, please give me a call at 847-585-9800 or email me at kevin@enneaws.com and I'd be happy to speak with you further. Now, a question that I get asked all the time is, should I defer into my 401k on a pre-tax or Roth basis? And before we can make that determination, we need to understand how, or more specifically when, each plan type is taxed. When I'm explaining this to clients, I like to use the analogy that in either case, you're going to get a tax favorable event or incentive to save from the IRS. We'll call that a hug. And there is ultimately going to be a time when you're required to pay that tax, call it the slug. In a pre-tax 401k, you're going to get your hug up front when the funds go into the plan tax deferred, reducing your adjusted gross income for the year. And those funds are going to grow tax deferred until you ultimately distribute them in retirement, take your slug, and pay the tax. With a Roth 401k, the inverse is true. You'll pay the tax up front, take your slug. However, those funds are going to grow tax-free for when they're ultimately distributed to you in retirement and you get your hug. Now, it's important to note that anything contributed to a Roth 401k on your behalf by an employer, whether that's through a regular match or profit-sharing contribution, always goes in on a pre-tax basis. So by that metric, it is technically possible to have some tax implication in a Roth 401k. Now, determining exactly which type makes the most sense for you ultimately depends on some tax planning, and that's not something that we can sufficiently cover in a short video. So if you'd like to discuss your situation one-on-one, please feel free to contact me using the information below, and I'd be happy to walk you through that further. Please feel free also to share or comment below some other planning topics that you'd like to know more about, and I appreciate you all watching.